What's up guys? So today I am going to do this makeup look right here. It's a like halo eye look with some winged liner and a nude lip and a glowy face, and I really like this, and I used most of the makeup palettes that I got for Christmas, and I'm really loving this look. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize. I'm taking the Clean and Clear Dual Action moisturizer, and it's oil free, and I'm almost out of it, so this is what I have to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but I will not be purchasing from Maybelline again because I found out that they do test on animals like most other brands. I think there's only like 2 other brands that you can get at a drugstore that aren't cruelty-free, or that are cruelty-free, and it's NYX and Wet n Wild, so I won't be purchasing from them again, but I do like this foundation, although it's quite sad that they have to do that. I'm going to take my e.l.f. powder brush and blend it all in. e.l.f. is also cruelty-free, which is really nice, and I know you're probably like really annoyed, like, whatever, stop talking about this stuff, but it's important. And look up pictures of when people test on animals. It's not like they just put lipstick on bunnies, it's like they test all these chemicals on anything from bunnies to dogs to monkeys. It's really, really sad, and I will not be buying into that business anymore because it's very important to stand up for animals. Now taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, this is in Sand, and it's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so I'm going to use it as a highlighter. And I'm also going to use it as an eyelid primer. I got a ton of new brushes for Christmas, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics, and this is like a flat angled brush, and I've been really, really loving this for my concealer. I'm going to use a mirror because, yeah. I rub most of this in the concealer into my skin with this brush, and then I just like to use my ring finger to dab the rest in. Before I do anything with my eyes, I'm going to set my under eyes, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder for that. And I'm also going to use my Real Techniques Angled Highlighter Brush. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to take my Z palette. This has all of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I'm going to take Peach Smoothie as my transition color. Oh, and I'm using the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. Now I'm going to take the Gwen Stefani palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to take this color Anaheim, and I love this color. It's like the perfect contouring color because it's a cool toned contouring color, and I don't like warm toned bronzers and stuff like that. Well, maybe bronzers, but not contour colors. And I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm going to put it a little bit closer, like I'm not going to bring it as far up to my brow bone as Peach Smoothie because this is going to create a really nice gradient. Using this BH Cosmetics brush, it's like a flat brush, but it's a lot smaller than the concealer brush. And they don't have names, that's why I'm just kind of explaining them. But I'm going to take the color Punk, but I'm going to put it on the outer corners. And I'm going to do it on the outer half of my lid, and also on the inner corner of my lid, leaving a space blank in the middle. And then I'm going to put it right where my crease is, and this is called a halo. So, yeah. Then I'm going to blend it out with this fluffy brush, again by BH Cosmetics. And and that is all nicely blended out, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. So to get a really nice flat color before we apply the pigment we will be using on the center of the lid, I'm going to mix all of these three colors together. It's Blonde, Bathwater, and Skimp, and I'm going to mix all of them together. They are shimmery colors, but that's okay. Then I'm going to use this kind of wider but still pretty small flat thing from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to take the color Phantom by Makeup Geek, and this is the duochrome eyeshadow. It's not the loose, but it's in the pan. And it has purple and blue and white as you change colors. If you've never heard of their duochromes, I highly recommend you check them out, and they're so affordable. It's kind of amazing. So I highly recommend that you check them out, especially with all of their other things that they have, because they're all so good. I'm going to get a ton on my brush and then just pack it on the lid, because I really want this to be like the bold color. Was I just like overlit for that? Sorry. Then I'm going to take the same brush that we used for Punk and kind of not add any more product, but just go over the corners, because I feel like that color maybe was a little bit overpowering. And then of course I'm just going to blend everything out, and I'm actually going to put a little bit more of Punk on there to put in my crease, because I really want it to be a halo effect, and I also want to have a deep crease. Seriously, camera! Sorry. I'm going to take my C413 Brow Duo from Crown Brush and brush out the brow hairs. There's Charlie. Charlie! Oh. Then I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to take the upper corner color called Triple Fudge, and I'm going to use the opposite side of the Crown Brush. Gonna take the same brush we used to blend out the concealer and fix all of the mess ups. They don't look the same, but you know what? I don't even care anymore. Now to do semi brows, I'm going to take the NYX Brow Gel and Espresso. I'm going to be using the Champagne Truffle color from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. Now I'm going to take this very pointed brush right here, and back to that dark mauve color called Punk, and put it on the very tip of the brush, and then I'm going to run it on my lower lash line. And I'm going to bring it about 2/3 the way in, but not all the way. Back to that brush again, and the Champagne Truffle, and putting it right next to and blending it in to Stark. No, not Stark, Punk. Then I'm going to take a clean, fluffy blending brush. This is actually from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and just going to blend everything together. Then I'm going to take just a regular black gel liner, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques fine liner brush, and I just dip my finger into the liner. Yay me. And at first I'm just going to do a regular line on my eyelid. And it's going to be a little bit thick, but that's okay if it's thick because we're going to do a wing. I'm going to follow my crease and I'm going to put a dot right where it is and then connect it to the liner. And then I'm going to add a little bit more so it's really sharp. For mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then this happens. Finally, onto the face. I'm going to be using the Mary Kay translucent powder, but I won't be purchasing from Mary Kay again either because animal cruelty, man. Oh man, that probably was a lot of powder. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques multitask brush, and I really like this brush for powder, but I do want, oh god, that was a lot. I do want a brush that is very, very stiff, but just like this, because I feel like it'd be really amazing for foundation. So I'm looking for one of those too. For contour, I'm going to take this fluffy angled brush and Anaheim. Like I said before, it's my favorite new color to contour with. And I'm going to put a line here. I don't know, this brush is just so good. And just in case I miss any blending, I'm going to take that same Real Techniques brush that I used to powder. For highlight, I'm going to use the Champagne Truffle that I used on my brow bone and in the corner, and I'm going to put it on my cheekbones with the Real Techniques angled highlighter brush. And once again, blend it out with the powder brush. I'm going to use the Rimmel 030 Berry blush and this very fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics once again. And just, I don't really like strong blushes, so this one is a really nice color because it's not very strong. Last but not least, the lips. I'm going to use Model Co's pencil liner in a color that I don't know. But it's a matte, it's a very matte nude color, and I think it perfect. It's a nude lip is perfect for this look. Then I'm going to take the Balm's Me Matte Hues liquid lipstick in Committed. Well, I think that is it for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up and comment below what other makeup or any other challenge or vlog videos you want me to create, and subscribe to my channel to be notified when I post those videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!